Boys and girls, children of all ages, non-binaries, and transgenders, this is the Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast, live from Brewery Studios in Garfield, New Jerusalem. I am Darth Messiah. I am not a wrestling genius, but I play one on the internet. And on the phone, as always, the OG, the triple OG of the Ultra Heelz.
It's your boy Alex the motherfucking Hill, aka the Stanley of Podcaster, and also known as We Are the Nation. A fuck Vince in the creation. Also known as the man of your girl to fill the crawl space and have a run into a crawl space.
Word. And on the boards, they call him J Kid.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boys. This franchise in the building. On the ones and twos, giving you that Ultra Wrestling Heel news.
And don't mind the thumbnail. We had some technical difficulties.
Yeah,
we'll get that straightened out later.
I'm not sure what's going on, but we will straighten it out.
Yeah, that'll get straightened out. It's a little weird seeing. I think that was like 2 WrestleManias ago.
I think so. That's why I was like, let's see if we can have this working. But
yeah, we'll fix that in post. We'll fix it in post.
But you know what? There's always a thing that
Hold
makes
up.
us. Oh.
Hold up. Before we fix it in post, I don't see y'all anymore. There we go.
There we go.
All right, cool.
Because I can't miss this transition. You got me fucked up.
And the
sorry,
transition
this is
we're referring to would be Cheeks of the Week.
Hey. Where is it? Damn it. I'm sorry.
And if you are listening to this on an audio platform, do yourself a favor. Hop over to YouTube for a couple minutes. Watch the first few minutes of the show. Enjoy the cheeks with us because cheeks are for everyone.
They are.
Cheeks of the week.
And we're kicking this week off with 2 Amazons, 2 beautiful statuesque thickums. Nikita Lyons and Elektra Lopez from NXT.
Hey.
Let me tell you right now, it needs all that.
Word.
Yes.
And as I said, when we first started doing this, like, because I don't watch NXT regularly anymore, so one week I tune in and I see Elektra Lopez. I'm like, oh, okay. And then like 2 weeks later was when Nikita Lyons debuted. I was like, yeah, they're headed in the right direction.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
They're heading in the right direction, and so was the lower half of me.
And everybody's favorite cam girl, Mandy Rose, better known as Mandy Sachs.
Hey.
Her real name. Amanda Sachs, if you will.
Isn't her man also her manager too?
Yeah, he's on the page too. He gets hand jobs and whatnot.
Oh, I wants to be next.
Hey.
Yeah, she like gives him a hand job in the shower and some shit like that on her.
Hey, look, man, I take whatever I can get.
Yeah, true.
And there's some humping, but you don't see the genitalia interacting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, so they doing Skinemax. Boo.
Yeah.
Aww.
Oh, to grow up in the '90s to know what Skinemax is.
Right?
That's
Y'all don't know
trash, but I take it.
Y'all kids, y'all don't know that.
Yeah, y'all. If you wasn't born in the '80s, you don't know what we talking about.
You don't know nothing.
And Cheeks of the Week adjacent, Hot Sister updates.
Hey.
We haven't had an update from Natalya and her sister in a couple weeks, but here they are touching each other again, swimming and whatnot, frolicking.
Cheeks of the
Hey,
cheeks of the
I'm
week.
say right now, I know Jim and Al and Hart is in his grave like, God damn it, I didn't raise y'all to do this.
I wonder,
I didn't raise y'all to kiss each other.
because Jim Neidhart married into the family. Where is Jim Neidhart from? Is he from Alabama?
You know what? I don't know, because if
Was
he
he
was,
from
the
Alabama?
Natty would not be looking as good as she does.
Well, hold up. There are some of those trailer park MILFs that they rough around the edges, but you dial them up and it's it's all go.
Yeah, but like I said, you know, the kids or the offspring of family members don't come out looking right. You know, he probably would have had a Shane McMahon looking Natalia. So I don't know if he's from that same era of Alabama.
But yeah, hot sister updates. Natalya and her sister always rubbing each other, and you can catch them putting whipped cream and chocolate sauce and other toppings on each other on their YouTube channel. which somehow doesn't get flagged. But yeah.
It doesn't get flagged because I think it has WWE lawyers behind it.
Oh, quite possible. Quite possible.
Yes. Very, very quite possible.
It's not porn. It's wrestling. I see a nipple. It's wrestling.
Wrestling.
Just wrestling.
And to transition to Ultra Fantasy Wrestling / booking, last week was Warzone. We kicked the night off with MJF taking on none other than Fandango. AKA Johnny Curtis. Real underrated. MJF won 79 to 21%. Who the hell likes Fandango that much? I mean, I like him, but not enough to beat MJF.
Miss him in
I went with
WWE.
Fandango because I miss.
The commissioner said Jim Neidhart is from Montebello, California. So, no.
So that definitely makes it more weird now.
Yeah. Not a lot of incest going on out there that we know of. After the match, MJF grabbed the mic. Did you see how easy that was? I didn't even have to take off my $200 scarf. Now let me address that schmuck LA Knight who thought he was worthy of being in my presence. I'm not the reason the tag team failed. You are. I'm everything you want to be when you grow up. My mentor Paul Heyman asked me to help you because it hurt him to see a fellow Jew failing at life. Well, you failed anyway, LA Knight, and now you want to blame me. Come do something about it if you got the balls, but I'm better than you, and you know it.
Oh, yeah? Let me talk to you.
Match 2. Tag team match between the Acclaimed and the Good Brothers. And our tag division is real hot recently. We've got ourselves another draw. A 20-minute time limit draw between the Acclaimed and the Good Brothers. Match 3. It was Bayley taking on Toni Storm with Indy Hartwell as the special guest ref. And Toni Storm won by DQ after Bayley decided to attack Indy for not counting her falls.
You blame her.
Because Bayley's got some problems with the Australians. All the Australians on the roster seem to have an issue with Bayley.
I have an issue with Bayley too. Can't grip them cheeks.
I knew where that was going.
Oh yeah.
Match 4. 4? 5? 4. Match 4. The Undisputed Era taking on the Samoan Dynasty in a rematch because this match went to a draw last week. But we have a winner. The Samoan Dynasty, Jimmy, main event Jey Uso, nobody's bitch Jey Uso, and the problem solver, Solo Sikoa, defeated Undisputed Era.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like that tag. Nobody's bitch.
Nobody's bitch.
Nobody's bitch, Jay.
And our main event, Walter, in his quest to get to the world champion, took on another former world champion in one Jacob Fatu. And Walter has won 86 to 14%. That was our main event for Warzone.
Word.
And now, this week's Dragon Force.
Oh yeah, this week Dragon Force people is going to be heavy and light at the same time. It's going to be like Mr. Man on the plane ride from hell.
I believe this is your sacrifice pay-per-view, right?
Mm-hmm. So we're going to start things off a little big. We're going to have a mixed tag team match. To start off something like it will be the Hardy Boys and Sasha Banks. How do I want to do this? Start with Sasha Banks, and it will also be Righteous Censor and Naomi.
Okay.
In a Falls Count Anywhere match. So it's about to be all over the place. Now this next match right here, Dark, I know you might like this one, but this is going to be seem like it's going to be a killer of a match. we're going to have Okada,
Okay.
Riddle, Finn, Swerve in a Hell in a Cell match. Our next match, we are going to do a women's.
Oh, is that for the ECW title?
Oh yes.
All right.
Our next match, we're going to have a women's last woman standing match, and it will consist of 3 opponents. Why? Because I'm putting everybody through hell today. And we are going to have it between Gail Kim, Io Sky, and Dana Perusa. And our last match, because I'm doing like NXT this week, I'm having just 4 matches and everybody will go balls to the wall. It will be Moxley facing off against Cesaro, facing off against Sheamus, facing off against Danny Mac.
Well, we haven't heard from him in a while.
In a street fight. And that will be the end of Sacrifice.
They're sacrificing a lot of blood on this one.
Hey man, I'm just saying, you know, if it ain't period blood, it's human blood, but somebody gonna be bleeding.
I just realized I had my bag on the table the whole episode so far.
Wow.
Oh well.
Damn.
Oh well. It is what it is. We move. We move.
The
We
bag
move on.
And I just hit the mic. And I just hit the mic.
Hey man, at least you didn't hit the table.
Oh, somebody recently. No. I was watching an old clip. It was who was it? It was Bubba Ray doing a splash on. Was it like Tori Wilson? And somehow his weight didn't break the table on top of her.
Oh.
I feel like we were talking about this before.
No, I saw the clip like 2 days ago. I don't think we talked about it.
Either I had a dream
maybe I
about
sent it to you.
whatever. Maybe you did.
But yeah, that was brutal.
Shit.
Remember Bubba in like 2004? Mind you, he was like 320, 330. That's when he was hefty. He might even been pushing 350 back then. Because now he's got the weight under control. He's maybe like 260, 270.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, him hitting Tori Wilson and that table not breaking, woo! That's pain. That is pain.
Wait, so why are you in the Hall of Fame at an early age? Because somebody had to retire me the stupid way.
But we're gonna transition to not Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné.
Moné.
She lost the IWGP Women's Champion this past week. She lost to Mayu Iwatani.
Dang.
She got a Japanese African name, but okay, whatever. Yo, let me tell you something. I talked to this girl that's known me on my Instagram that's a wrestling fan, and she mostly's in it for the women's wrestling. She don't really care about much anything else.
Mm-hmm.
She literally posted it as soon as Mercedes lost her belt. Damn, this bitch is across the world and still can't hold on to a title less than a month. And I was like, God damn, she has a point. Holy crap.
That is facts.
Yeah.
You know, across season, you still can't hold the belt.
You
Nope.
can't hold the belt even across seas.
Got to keep it in universe. Got to keep it in universe. But as we spoke about last week, she signed a very short-term deal with New Japan. I believe it was for 5-6 matches. It wasn't even like 5-6 months. It was just matches.
She ain't trying to get that hurt. She knows she can get hurt real quick. And she's like the definition of botching stuff.
Yeah.
So but this is Sasha Banks you're talking about. The woman that damn near takes a fall as good as Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also injuring as good as Seth Rollins.
You mean Nia Jax?
That's not true.
No, with Paige or Saraya.
Yeah.
Before I make that mistake again.
But obviously, the rumors are swirling. Okay, is she coming back to America? Is she going to AEW? Is she coming back to WWE?
I would say keep her in AEW or something, or get her in AEW.
You know what I feel like she's gonna do? I think she's gonna do like every other wrestler. She's just gonna just wrestle wherever she sees fit for a while before she comes back. Because it still really no need for her to rush back here.
Right.
She already did it.
There's no
How
rush.
much shit in WWE in the short amount of time she was there?
Mm-hmm.
There's not much she's gonna come back to do what? Become a woman champion again? A tag team champion?
A storyline with the 4 horsewomen again?
Yeah.
That's literally everything automatically what she's gonna
Well, we can always do rematch with Bianca.
Oh yeah, we could.
We
do
never,
that.
could settle
never
that
got
beef, yeah.
we
We
never
never
got
got
that
the rematch
because
get. We definitely could settle that beef.
because 2 months later, fucking that's when her and Naomi walked out. Was 2 months after that match.
Yes.
So we can revisit that when she comes back.
I would like to see that though.
We can do I'd say send her to NXT, do Sasha and The Rock's daughter. I forgot what her fucking stage name is. Because she's changed it already. She changed it already. It's already been changed.
Oh yeah. You know,
Because whatever it was wasn't working.
that reminds me. I gotta talk about
Is she in
that.
Schism
that
still
whole
or no?
that whole group.
Oh.
Yeah, but I gotta talk about that whole group. I saw something on Twitter the last night. But I forgot to send it to you, Dar.
Yeah, I mean, Schism's all right.
Yeah, but Schism is technically kind of no more. The Grizzly Young Vets asked for their release, and WWE denied it. Their contract not up to October. They said they're not doing it.
Yeah,
Honestly, the Pebble would have been a great name other than what she has.
Ava
It would've
Rain.
been.
There we go. Ava Rain.
Rain,
There we
yeah.
go. It's hitting me. I believe she's just Ava now. No last
Ava?
name. Yeah.
Because
Oh,
of Roman
so-
Reigns, probably. She doesn't acknowledge me.
No,
Take
hers
her name
hers
off.
was spelled R-A-I-N-E.
Still sounds
No,
the same.
unnecessary E. Just Ava Rain. Yeah.
But you're not WWE. They got to give you an unnecessary letter in your name.
Well, I'm glad. Well, I'm not glad. I'm seeing that they're resorting to their old tactics of just taking their last name.
Yep. Antonio Cesaro. He lost his first name.
Yeah, he lost his first name.
He's one of the he's one of the few that lost his first name.
Alexander Rusev. He lost his first name. Andrade Cien Almas.
Almas?
Yeah, they lost his whole name.
Big E Langston. Put some respect on his name.
Biggie Langston, but that was a
No.
the last
I
name was
don't-
taken out.
Yeah, he lost his last name.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want 3. You know I want that.
Ooh, one everybody forgets. Sheamus O'Shaughnessy.
Bruh, first of all, I'm kind of happy they dropped his name down
What?
to Big Sheamus.
Yo, I didn't even remember that.
His name was Sheamus O'Shaughnessy.
when he first
When
yeah.
he debuted, he was Sheamus O'Shaughnessy.
Yeah, I'm happy they dropped that last name.
Yeah,
boy,
they had to
'cause that-
drop that one. That one definitely needed to be dropped.
Matt Riddle got his shit back.
Yeah.
Austin Theory got his shit back.
Thank God.
Thank
'cause
God.
I wasn't calling that motherfucker Theory.
Who else? Piper Niven got her shit back.
Yeah, fucking dewdrop. Fucking dewdrop.
It's not even her last name was dropped. The whole name was dropped.
Oh yeah, Kelvin said John Heidenreich.
Heidenreich.
yeah.
John.
Damn.
Right.
You know what though? His worked better as a singer name because it's such an awkward, out of left field name. Heidenreich just worked by itself. He just sounded like a fucking Russian killer.
Yeah, but that.
Right. But okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you
being
came
the
here for
third, being the third Legion of Doom wasn't like, it wasn't great.
Being a joke for a guy that big and looking that scary was just stupid.
Mm-hmm.
You gave that man that big ass giant candy bar like he was supposed to be the shit, and he looked stupid.
What was his catchphrase?
I don't know. Only tall big dude catchphrase I remember is Gene Snitsky, and it wasn't my fault.
That's what I was thinking, but yeah, it was Snitsky.
It's nasty.
Yeah. I didn't do that.
It wasn't my fault. Even though I kicked that toy baby to the rafters, it wasn't my fault.
Talk about one of the wildest segments that made zero sense, but still got over.
Bro, it got over so smooth.
This
and
guy
it was just
kicked a
so
baby.
Weird storyline.
He did the cow kick the baby thing. Just
And the
got
fact
over.
that it went up the ramp, not in the stands, it just went up the ramp.
That shit
It
got
got some
over
distance
quick.
too. Like I really thought that shit was gonna go into the crowd. Like Ric Flair's shoe from back in the day. I thought that shit gonna hit somebody's child without looking. I thought that shit got to the rim.
He should have got an NFL deal off of that.
He should have.
Hey man, he should have been the first nigga they drafted in the XFL.
I'm surprised he didn't put his hands up after that, saying it's good. It's good.
I would have.
Over the weekend, William Regal got into some shit with the Smarks on the internet.
Oh shit.
They were talking shit about him leaving to go back to WWE and bailing on, Moxley and the rest of the BCC or the BBC, if you're into that sort of thing. Basically, he said the story that Tony Khan told on, I believe it was at one of the media scrums. I mean, he said everything that Tony Khan said was factual. He just kind of told you the short version. And it was, Tony Khan was at the hospital with his mother who had a stroke or whatever. And William Regal said, we need to talk. And Tony Khan said, I'll meet you at the hospital, come talk. He's like, oh, no, don't worry. But Tony Khan took the meeting anyway at the hospital, of all places.
My mother is dying. Well, you come have a meeting with me. I make that big announcement tomorrow.
Still better than what Vince would say.
Oh, Kelvin said the baby did go into the crowd. Now I got to watch that back.
I think it did.
I got to watch it back now.
I'm about to say, Vince, Vince wouldn't have said anything. Vince would have been like, call me. Like, where you at? I'm at the hospital. And I'm going to record this. We're going to make a storyline out of it. Vince, I'm trying to be serious with you, bro. What the hell?
Vince would not be at the hospital. He'd be at the local medical facility.
Oh, you're right.
That is true.
That's one of the forbidden words.
It's a forbidden word. He can't use it.
Well, although they did start saying hospital again, but now they went away from it again, which is, I don't know why.
Because Vince is in and out of a fucking...
Yeah, that's true.
Because he's only visiting, and I feel like they took it off when he's out.
Yeah, and after getting, CM Punk getting thrown out, well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll get to that segment.
A bright spot, Edge and Christian were together at the Tampa Bay Lightning game. Sunday night, I believe?
Yep.
Yeah,
I think it was Sunday night. Yeah.
Their Toronto Maple Leafs were taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning, so they met at the game in Tampa.
That's awesome.
Aww.
Yeah.
Aww.
Edge and Christian, they gave us a 5-second pose.
I will always remember the 5-second pose.
For those with the benefits of flash photography.
Only one.
What do you think? What do you say now? Because everybody got a regular phone. They don't need a flash anymore.
For those with smartphones,
iPhone 14s are better.
The benefits of those for flash photography.
Well, the fucking Google phone's better than iPhones anyway, but that's another story.
You can still use the benefits of those flash photography still.
True.
You can still do it.
True.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but the only people I know use flash photography has fan-only pages. So I don't know anybody in the real world that really uses flash anymore. Most cameras.
I was going to say the only people that use flash photography stalk children.
Epstein.
Some other weird news happening. Maurice, The Miz, and Xavier Woods are working on a secret WWE project.
Oh my God, no.
Now,
oh my God,
I
no.
saw this and went to mine. It was not what my mind should have went.
if you follow us on Instagram, Ultra Heelz Wrestling on
New
Instagram.
Page and Brad Maddox.
My exact thought was, call it Lost in the Woods, a cuckold story.
This is a certified
Lost in the
classic.
Woods, a cuckold story.
Maurice and Miz starring Xavier, all the woods.
Dude, when I was doing the slides earlier, I did not see this picture completely. I did not even read what it says. And now when you read it to me, I'm like, oh no. Oh no.
Yo, just the Miz tied up in the corner and Woods just blowing her back out.
Woods blowing back out playing the most hooders of hood songs. I'm back in. That's right, I'm going back in. Like, no!
Maurice taking ATM.
We gotta stop because I can make this go all day.
But yeah, I am curious what they're actually doing.
I mean,
if it's anything, Maurice.
why is Maurice in the first picture already
I'm about to say, look.
started
I'm about to
off.
look. I'm about to say, look. If it's anything, if it's Maurice, and they got to deal with The Miz and Isaiah Woods, somebody's gonna be hosting some kind of show.
Probably, yeah.
Is it an OnlyFans show? I guess.
I hope it is, because I pay for that. You said $20. You said.
Because Maurice is already starting in the beginning. In the first photo.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
The mirror selfie. It all starts with the mirror selfie.
And then you put Xavier Woods next on the photo.
You
know what the man was for.
Hey, look, every kiss begins with wood.
You can't go R-rated like my boy Xavier Woods.
Yeah. Oh, but we need the Usos to make a song for the beginning of the show and had to drop that line in there.
Yeah, that would be nice.
All right. In some wild ass news, Ted DiBiase Jr., the son of the $1 Million Man, has been charged in a welfare scandal.
It's weird. You're the son of the $1 Million Man. That means you're superly broke. That's crazy.
Ted DiBiase Jr. allegedly fraudulently attained federal funds in addition to his co-conspirators. The Department of Justice reports on Public Affairs. Ted DiBiase and his is charged with 6 counts of wire fraud, 4 counts of money laundering, 2 counts of theft concerning programs receiving federal funds, as well as 1 count to conspiracy to commit wire fraud.
I wonder if one of his things, that shit he did for them kids at that camp.
Yeah, that's what it is. DiBiase, who pled not guilty in a court appearance, could face up to 120 years behind bars if convicted of all 6 counts of wire fraud. In additional more charges can carry up to another 65 years. This nigga's look 185 years.
I bet you right now he wish he was a WWE wrestler right now, taking these bumps and nails.
You know what? This is my answer. You know, what he should do, I guess.
I'll pull out the glove.
Hey, when God calls you, it's time to go.
Hey man, and that's true. When God calls you, trying to go, but when Vince calls you, you come there and you become a jobber for the rest of your life.
The Emergency Food Assistance Program and the Temporary Assistance for the Needy Families Program were both stolen from in this arrangement.
This guy.
Yeah.
Hey, yo!
This man thought he was black and had a little Martha Stewart in him and was like, I'm about to finesse these niggas to get this bread. and then forgot that, oh shit, I'm white. That shit don't work that way.
Yo.
The charges tied to the welfare misspending in the state's legal public corruption case, including $160,000 spent on drug rehab.
Jeez.
So you sure you been hanging out with Jeff Hardy?
Oh, I'm sorry. The drug rehab was for his brother, Brett DiBiase.
I forgot there's another one of them, ain't there?
Yeah.
Yep.
And this is also the same case that Brett Favre is involved in, famous Green Bay Packers quarterback / Jets.
If Brett Favre don't go to jail, DiBiase shouldn't have to go to jail.
Well, Brett Favre did beat that rape case too.
Yeah, he did though. That was still weird.
He did.
He pulled his cock out and still beat the beat the charges.
Because he got Brett Favre money. He got Brett Favre lawyer. Dude, people look at him like a saint.
Yeah,
like they do.
He's beloved in Green Bay. He can do no wrong.
He's literally like the past.
He can do wrong. It's just nobody gives a fuck about it.
He could do, yeah. That's
and then he's from Mississippi. That's where he grew up, and he went to college in Mississippi. So that's why it's connected to DiBiase, who also lives in Mississippi.
A lot of country boy talk.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
I feel
Not
like
one bit.
I feel like 10 years later we're gonna talk about Tom Brady doing some shit.
I can tell you right now, if DiBiase go to jail, you gotta tell him like everybody else, don't drop the soap.
Don't drop the soap, big homie.
Remember, I heard your daddy, the $1 Million Man. Let's see if we get some coins knocked out that ass. They're gonna beat the sonic rings out that man's cheeks. It's gonna be a bad day for him.
On some other weird news, Chavo Guerrero's got some smoke with Rey Mysterio.
Oh.
Yeah.
He said if Rey Mysterio is really mentioning the Guerrero name only in tribute and not to line his own pockets with cash, maybe he'll donate some of that money to charity, or even better, how about help Eddie's daughters? That'll show myself and the fans that he's not prostituting our family name.
is it him prostituting your family name, or is it WWE prostituting your family's name? And Ray is just there to be just the, the scapegoat.
He also said, "Thank you for keeping the Guerrero name alive, but we don't need you. We're good."
Damn.
I'm sorry. You're kind of right and kind of wrong. Because, Chavo, what have you done lately?
Exactly.
He trains the people that wrestle for Young Rock.
Oh, he trains them?
Yeah.
But, you can get anybody to train them.
Mm-hmm.
You can get the Bucks to train them for all we give a shit. What makes you so special?
Oh, didn't he take it for his last match, too?
Dude, he could train. Spike Dudley could take his spot and still train. Dude, like, I'm with Alex on this one. What did he do? For his own family's name.
He was a white man for a while?
Oh, God, yeah. He was a white man for a while with a cart and Dolph Ziggler on his side. But,
fucking Carlton.
we don't talk about that past life for him.
C-Money said Chavo was working WWE for a gig. I can see that.
Yeah, but, I mean...
You don't need to do that. You can just call him.
Also, if you remember a couple weeks ago, there's some sort of, like, family issue. Like, there was, like, somebody got that molested or something. So Vicky's at odds with the family, too.
Right.
There's some stuff happening in the family.
Yeah, all is not good in the Guerrero family right
now.
Yeah. Shit.
All is not good in the Guerrero hood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kerwin White. He came out with the fucking lawnmower and shit and the fucking golf.
I know it's too late for this, but on the Ted DiBiase thing, but this is one more soundbite I need. I give him.
Nah, you know what you need? You need that Uso walk up to the Uso penitentiary.
Yeah.
Instead, where's the R. Kelly? I'm fighting for my fucking life.
Oh yeah,
definitely gonna be.
For my life.
Definitely gonna be in there fighting for his life. He was fighting for them cheeks all night.
Life.
Yo.
Another one of our signature segments, stupid lists. It's a very short list, but it's incredibly stupid. So this account decided to post, which match would you rather see at Night of Champions? Roman versus Randy Orton or Roman versus AJ Styles?
Neither, because I already seen this.
No, they're both hurt, you dumb fucks. Randy Orton can't walk, and there was just a report last week that AJ Styles has had major setbacks since his surgery. They both not wrestling in 2 months, you dumb fucks.
Yeah, this is a stupid list.
It's a very short list, but it's incredibly stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it's a dumb short list, but WWE fans, they have hope.
Yes, there is hope.
Yeah.
For all there is hope.
They have as much hope. I'm about to say, look, they have as much hope as me talking about Chris Benoit every other damn day for the last, how long we been doing podcasting?
7, 8 years.
So
like that.
They got that much hope.
Yeah. But yeah, nice thought, but not gonna happen.
I would, even if they were healed, I wouldn't even want to watch these matches because I already seen it already. I need somebody new. I need somebody new to give Roman a challenge.
Yeah, we've seen Orton recently. AJ's been a couple years, but
I seen it.
Yeah.
It's just I need new faces to fight Roman. I need a surprise pick. I need somebody that's literally gonna run Roman for his money. You know who I need? I need Walter, a.k.a. Gunther. I need that match. I need Gunther versus Roman. And I need him to chop the shit out of Roman's chest. Shit.
We'll get more. We'll get more in depth in that one in a couple segments.
You know, it's funny. I don't even know who I would want Roman to face at this point because anybody else I want Roman to face no longer works at the company.
Okay. Somebody that also has some interest with Roman Reigns. Last week when Trish Stratus did her promo and said, "I am not your nostalgia act. I am not your childhood fantasy," everybody on the internet then ran and found a picture of Roman Reigns when he was like 16 with a life-size Trish Stratus poster in his room. So then she responded, "At least Roman Reigns acknowledges me."
Nice.
I'm not mad at it. At the same time, you right. You right. I acknowledged her too back then.
We all kind of acknowledged her. Yeah, I acknowledged her.
She is the tribal queef.
Yo,
tribal queef.
You heard it here first.
I'm on it today, guys. I'm letting you know right now. I took a nap. I ate food. Oh, I'm on it.
Shit. I see. Today is a good day because Alex just made something really special.
Oh, C Money, we're getting to that. Don't worry, we're getting to that. C Money. Roman, give over Roman all the belts. We're getting to it.
Yeah,
we're getting to it.
We're getting to it. Yeah.
But before Raw last night, none other than Phil Brooks, CM Punk, was spotted at Raw.
Yo, is that Tamina?
Yeah, that's Tamina. He was talking to Tamina in the parking lot. That was after he was kicked out. That's videos after he was kicked out. Because allegedly, the minions that run to Vince, they ran to Vince, who on Skype or Zoom or whatever, and then he called building security and told him to get him the fuck out the building.
Hey, first of all, you know Vince don't do Skype or any of that shit. You know Vince is like Tony Stark. He uses hologram projector in his living room.
There was a report from someone in the building. Punk was in full view of everyone who came past him backstage and ran into Triple H. The two shook hands, and Punk asked if it was okay that he visit and if he had 2 minutes to speak. Triple H said he had to make sure it's okay with the big guy, quote unquote, a reference to Vince McMahon. It was perhaps a 2-minute interaction.
Was he trying to come back?
Well, was he?
Well, we never know.
I'm sorry, I choked on my spit because it sounds like a whole bunch of bullshit. I feel like CM Punk was just there. Was they in Chicago?
Yeah, they were in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he's sitting home doing nothing, getting paid by Tony Khan to, wear out his couch.
Mm-hmm.
I want to visit some of my old friends. Y'all niggas in my town. Shit, why don't I pull up?
PW Insider reported that CM Punk and The Miz were met backstage, and they were said to clear the air due to previous drama.
So was CM Punk there to try to square away some old business to make sure things are good for him down the road? Because I would have been.
Possible?
That CM Punk pop is gonna be great again, I guess.
Bruh, all you gotta do is hear that, and the crowd is going to nut simultaneously.
Because if he goes for, let's say, maybe Rumble next year or SummerSlam, I would say SummerSlam.
If
he goes for that.
If Tony Khan doesn't let him out his contract, he's under contract until, July 2024? Because it's 3 years from when he debuted, which was the first week of August 2021.
Now, Vince took him out because he was still on contract. What if he wasn't?
Well, you got to remember, at Royal Rumble, Ricky Starks was there. He was there for the whole show.
And Ricky Starks was still on the contract. They did shit.
And Ricky Starks was on TV the next week.
Yeah, like legitly.
That's true. So, yeah, it's just because it's CM Punk.
Yeah, C-Money. He's still under contract to AEW. He keeps having meetings with Tony Khan, and then basically the Rocker Room finds out about it, and the Young Bucks run to Dave Meltzer and put out some more bullshit about Punk, being a problem in the locker room. But then everybody that Punk actually helped says, "Where's all this bullshit coming from?"
Yeah, it's just
It's literally just the Bucks still mad about getting their ass whooped by a man with a broken foot and a dog with no teeth. No, Larry the dog.
Larry the dog, man.
Larry needs a grill, CM Punk. He needs to get his grill fixed. I'm sorry.
Give him a grill, man. It's like one of those hip hop videos. Give him a grill.
Smile for me,
Paul
daddy.
Wall and get one.
Got them purple, got them yellow, got them reds.
Damn,
all white, light. Make it woozy in your head.
I was thinking that exact song, too. Shit.
All right, the big news. Paul Levesque, Triple H, debuted the new WWE World Heavyweight Championship on Raw. I like it.
I'm in love with it. Because it's something fucking new that don't like that same WWE big-ass copy and paste belt.
We knew it was going to have a giant WWE logo on it.
Too like it.
Well, technically, it's big, but it ain't as
like
big as the previous belts.
We have to deal with that part. It looks like they stole the logo from the Cruiserweight belt because it's got the little globe in the back. It's the same globe from that belt. But at least it looks like a wrestling championship and not just a fucking advertisement for the company.
It don't like something you could sell toys off of real quick, even though that shit was on their website the same day.
Literally, as they went to commercial, I go on Instagram and everybody's posting, "Oh, it's on WWE Shop already." And then I went on WWE Shop and sent it to you.
And I was sitting here in amazement because I had just said something about that. I was like, bro, I can't wait to put it on this. I can get a good close-up view of what it looks like. And just a second later, you sent me the picture. I was like, well, damn, did Dark hear me? What the fuck?
Dude.
But you know what's going to happen, right? Next year at WrestleMania 40, Roman Reigns becomes the WWE undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion of the world and Mars and the Milky Way galaxy.
They're just going to change the belt to the Elon Musk title.
The SpaceX title.
The SpaceX new
WWE World SpaceX title.
Dude.
If they really did this shit, I'm bailing. I'm sorry.
So I kind of like it. It's kind of for me now.
Okay.
All right, I'll explain. Pretty much, I feel like the logo is a little lazy. It's been slapped on just like on the
You
World
knew they
Heavyweight
had to have
title.
the giant logo on it.
They have to. It's just the design has just been cut off, and they just put the W in there.
Yeah. But again, you know they have to put the giant logo on it.
They do.
But it looks like something now. That's my point.
It does look like something, though. I'll give you that. It does look like something. It does look better than the belts that we had before.
Honestly, it looks like they stole the AEW belt and more than the old world title belt.
Well, they stole something. I know that. They stole something from it. Obviously, it's the world heavyweight title from the WCW. But
I'm gonna tell you what it actually looks like.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like somebody created that shit in 2K22.
Yes.
And they saw it, and they contacted them, was like, do you mind if we make this a real belt? Because I'm not gonna lie, if you go to Google and type in like creative belts for WWE, there's one that looks like that, and it's been in the game for since 2K20. And I'm like, damn, this belt looks just like that belt, except for it looks like the WCW title instead of just a made up belt. I think maybe they took that and was like, yeah, we're just gonna run with this. 'Cause at this point now, I feel like I'm not gonna lie, I feel like WWE is using 2K23 to steal ideas
Probably
from fans without having to pay them nothing.
Why not?
Why not? Yeah, exactly. Why not? There's a lot of ideas, obviously, on WWE 2K, and they promote the shit out of it now. So,
And we all know the creative staff fucking sucks because they're not wrestling fans. They're just reject Hollywood and Broadway writers.
They promote that shit so much. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. My Instagram is literally just talking about 2K, and I don't even follow 2K to even see it that much. It just be right commercial. Yeah, 89 rating. Best wrestling in Alex, bro. Shut up. I'm trying to look for these girls' cheeks, and you told me talking about wrestling. I'm not time for that shit.
So Triple H also announced that following the WWE draft, which is this Friday, which will be the night after the NFL draft. Okay. Well, it's NFL draft night 2. Night 1 is Thursday. NFL draft night 2 is Friday. Following the draft, Roman Reigns will remain the undisputed Universal Champion, and whatever brand Roman Reigns is not on, there will be a tournament to determine the new World Heavyweight Champion for the opposite brand.
Okay, so you know what I heard when I heard that? Roman's going back to SmackDown, and whoever's going to be the champion is going to be on Raw, so Raw can have a new belt, just like they did with the Universal title the first time.
Mm-hmm. Which also means, in my mind, Cody's going to SmackDown. Because you can't give Cody this new belt. Because you can't give him the consolation prize after losing. He has to finish chasing Roman.
He has to. It would be wrong, yes, if they just slap the belt on Cody on Raw and make him stay on Raw, just so what other competition he's going to have in there?
Yeah, that means draft, Cody's going to SmackDown. That's how I see it.
I would prefer it that way. I'd rather Cody go to SmackDown.
And then that means you put like Seth, Drew, Bobby.
If Drew's still there.
Yeah, if Drew's still there. Bobby, they all go to Raw. Who else would you... LA Knight?
LA Knight to Raw.
Karrion Kross?
Raw.
Now I'm just trying to think of people who you can put in this tournament.
You know what's funny? I would say Karrion Kross to Raw, but Raw for 3 hours, Karrion Kross wouldn't get any of it. I feel like you need to put him on SmackDown so he can at least have a fighting chance.
Yeah, he's gonna get mid-card at best.
If he's on Raw, he's just gonna be in the back doing shit on the mic and not wrestling.
I feel like Riddle would be in the tournament, but don't put the fucking belt on him. That's a mistake. I don't think he's ready for that.
All
You
the
know what's
members
funny?
of New Day and Big E, if he get cleared this SmackDown.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny?
Back
I
to
like to see them
SmackDown.
put a belt on Riddle, and then Brock get drafted to Raw, so he finally had that fight.
Oh, wow. That would be crazy.
Ideally, for me, if you're not putting it on Rollins, you have Rollins put over whoever your heel is for Raw.
Would you guys prefer Brock to SmackDown?
It would be weird, but because he ain't been in SmackDown like that. In
I
a
mean,
long
all
time.
of his other. I mean,
No.
Roman's there too, and
No,
all
you
that
gotta
stuff.
put Brock on Raw. Brock has to be on the opposite brand from Cody and Roman.
Maybe Becky for SmackDown. Ray for Raw.
Oh, speaking of that, allegedly they're getting a second set of women's tag titles. That's not going to be co-brand anymore.
So it's gonna be Raw and SmackDown Women's title.
Yeah.
Oh damn. All right.
And at some point they're either splitting the tag belts or they're again bringing back another title for the opposite show.
Bruh, they need to just go ahead and listen to what we said last time. Make the belts just like how they used to be, and have the champions travel and fight everybody, and just have motherfuckers on the show so you can have storylines to lead up to these damn title matches instead of everybody having a damn belt. At this point now, what we gonna have? About 200 belts before 2024?
I think they might have called Tony Khan and he just opened the closet and was like, "Oh, which one do you want? I'll sell you a couple of them."
Tony was like, "Look, I heard y'all looking for a new belt. I got about 40 prototypes in the closet. Throw a WWE logo in there, and boom, there you go. You got a new belt."
Because literally Tony Khan bought like 60 belts just in case. Because if you notice, right after Supercard of Honor this year, all the Ring of Honor champions got new belts. They're not new. They were just sitting in a fucking closet somewhere.
Now, are the women's titles are going to get drafted too?
Yeah,
Or
of
the
course.
women's championships are going to get drafted too? Like the both champion?
Yeah, they'll either.
They'll put Mommy on Raw, and they'll put
No,
Bianca.
no,
on
because they
SmackDown?
switched those last time, so they're probably not going to do it. They'll probably switch Gunther and Riddle. That'll probably be what moves this time.
You know what? Gunther would be good on Raw because he's already gotten so over, like as a heel.
Yeah, the last draft, the women's title switched. The draft before that, the tag title switched because that was New Day and Street Profits. And 4 years ago was when Bray Wyatt was champion, and that's when he was Universal Champion. So he had the Fiend belt at the time, but after he lost it, that's when they came out with the blue belt.
So what about the tag titles for Sammy and Kevin?
They most likely stay on Raw. No, they'll probably follow the bloodline to SmackDown, and then you'll get a new belt on Raw.
Okay. And I need Seth Rollins on SmackDown. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Nah,
with him
I'm
on
sorry.
Omos.
Again, I feel like he has to be your focal point in the title picture, whether it's him defending against the new heel or him chasing the new heel. He's got to be there to put people over.
Yeah, they put him.
Yeah.
They put him against Omos. Ew.
Yo, sad thing is, I just saw a video right before Dar told me to call, and some dude was like, people saying that this match is ass. He said, but you think about it, Seth Rollins Omos had a couple encounters, but it never led to anything. He was like, so for them to have this match now, it kind of closed that small chapter in the book of what if they fought. And I was like, yo, I kind of forgot that they actually did have a couple encounters, and Seth ran. But Seth is the monster slayer, the giant killer. You technically gotta have let Seth Rollins fight this man and really beat him.
Yeah.
Because Brock already beat him, and it didn't even affect his anything
Nah.
for Brock beating him. So if Seth Rollins beat him,
So-
he's either gonna do one or two things for Omos. He's either gonna set him back, or it's gonna push him forward. So he almost kind of needs this match, and Seth Rollins just kind of needs to just have this match to beat him, just so he can just keep gloating about his shit.
Now another possibility. This last one. What if they split the bloodline?
Roman's gonna cry.
That's probably no, because break them up, yes, but they can't be on separate brands. They have to be together to have the proper breakup, unless you're going to rush it in the next 2 months.
Hey, bro, look, this WWE. If this was in charge, they'd have been broken up as soon as Roman won the belt against Cody that night. He'd have been like, "Fuck all y'all,"
Yeah.
Like,
and there's just been him and Paul.
it could happen to where Solo could go on Raw, and Usos will stay on SmackDown.
Nah, I feel like they have to stay on the same brand to break this up properly. Because then you have Jay versus Solo, because you have Solo still on Roman's side, and then either Jay beats Solo or he gets his ass whooped, but somehow you end up with another Jay and Roman match.
I want a Roman Solo match, honestly.
I'm about to say that's how you break a bloodline. How you break a bloodline? You have Jay and Roman going through it, and Roman beat the hell out of both the Usos, and Solo steps in, and then you have Roman versus Solo.
Yeah.
And that's how you break up the family, because then you got all three brothers together, and then they can go their separate ways with tag team and singles, but then Roman is left by himself.
Now, my one issue with this New World title, it totally fucks up the history of all your belts. Because the original WCW Championship, go back a page. Oh. Yeah, go back one. Are you missing one? The one with Stone Cold? Oh, yeah, you got them slightly out of order.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh. So there we go. No. Oh, you've had double something. But anyway, Stone Cold and The Rock were defeated by Chris Jericho at Armageddon 2001. No, there's another one. Yeah, I think you've had double something.
I think so.
So the WCW Championship was put into the lineage of the WWE Undisputed Championship. You can hit the first Triple H one now.
Okay.
Yeah, go to that one. And then Triple H, the other one.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. There you go. And then Triple H defeated Chris Jericho, and Triple H was given what we came to learn as the Undisputed Championship. That one single belt that Brock is famous for winning. Eddie Guerrero, JBL, the early parts of the Ruthless Aggression era. And then, who was it? Batista won it, and he became an exclusive to, what was it, SmackDown? I believe was what happened.
Yeah, he became exclusive to SmackDown.
And then Eric Bischoff, the GM of Raw, said Raw needs a world champion, and he brought back the World Heavyweight Championship and handed it to Triple H. So Triple H was involved in destroying it and bringing it back. And this was all within like a year.
Yeah.
Because I believe it was the end of like 2002 that he got the new belt, and in early 2002 is when he got the World Heavyweight Championship. And then at TLC 2014, John Cena was the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton was the WWE Champion, and they unified it at TLC that year. TLC, I believe, was in December that year. And, you go through the Daniel Bryan saga. The Rock comes in, The Rock wins No, I'm sorry, The Rock was before that. But anyway, you go through the Daniel Bryan saga with the two belts. Cena wins the two belts. And the night Suplex City was born, when Brock Lesnar destroyed John Cena. Conquered John Cena.
Okay.
The following night on Raw, he was given what we now know as the WWE Championship, that version.
Conquered, sir. There you go.
And then, the next year, we got the Universal Championship.
Exclusive for SmackDown, because they didn't have no belt.
Well, it was for Raw, because that was the red one.
I know, but it's more anonymous now with SmackDown than it is with Raw.
So Finn Balor was the inaugural Universal Champion. We go through this. We go through the years. Brock holds it for like 4 years, and nobody else is fucking holding it. Goldberg got a month. Kevin Owens got a month. Seth Rollins got a month. But it was basically the Brock title for like 4 years. And obviously, WrestleMania 37, Roman unifies the titles, and he's still walking around with both belts. Now, back to my point. The current WWE Championship holds the lineage of the WCW title and the Ruthless Aggression era World Heavyweight Championship. So how are you introducing another belt called the World Heavyweight Championship if it already exists within another belt?
Unless you call it the new World Heavyweight Championship, but it's the same belt.
So are we now stripping that lineage away from the WWE Championship? And at what point does we actually unify the Universal and the WWE Championship? Is Roman get a singular belt going forward? Or are we destroying the actual legacy of the WWE Championship? I'm going to call it the Universal going forward to differentiate it from the World Heavyweight Championship? What are we doing here?
I don't think they're calling it the Universal anymore. Yeah,
That's my only problem is what are we doing with the fucking lineage of the belts?
Well,
but I've come to a conclusion
okay.
where Roman Reigns will lose. During Raw last night, there was an advertisement for SmackDown in New York City at Madison Square Garden on Friday, July 7th. The belt they stole from my daddy in the garden. And this is after the brand split.
Oh my God!
They're going to the Garden for SmackDown.
In a SmackDown event. He's gonna lose. He's gonna lose.
They're
the belt?
going to the Garden for SmackDown.
I actually got to get these tickets.
Well, is this night Cody Rhodes gets his comeuppance?
Are we all going?
Possibly.
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 All right. Y'all let me know.
Possibly.
We'll get tickets together. All right.
I found this interesting when I saw it.
Yeah. I
I'm
mean,
about to say, look, y'all can go. Y'all know y'all gonna find me at the house texting y'all. That shit was crazy.
yo.
Madison Square Garden for SmackDown.
Now that you put this up, it makes sense.
Yep,
It
they
makes
were
so much
tickets.
sense.
Tickets went on sale last night during Raw.
I gotta.
Tickets went on sale.
Yeah, I gotta step
And
up
look,
on it.
we all know, and the people listening knows, we've been wrong about predicting something that happens. It's rare.
Yeah,
It's rare that we predict something wrong and we be like, oh, we didn't expect that. We predict shit 3-4 months before in advance before it happens.
Yep.
basically the only thing we've been wrong about recently is Cody losing at Mania.
Basically. And that threw off the whole planet.
Yeah, everybody got that wrong. Unless you're just a
I ain't bet
really
no money on
hardcore
that.
Roman fan.
Look, I'm happy I ain't bet no money on that shit.
You know why Vince came back at the wrong time? Vince
I'm back, guys. Fuck the dream. Fuck Cody. Keep it on Roman. Yeah,
Wait,
Roman.
wait, did
Ooh.
he create that other business that I'm trying to fight? Don't give him the belt.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, now that we know what's happening,
Yeah.
we can sign off for tonight.
Yes, we can.
This has been another enthralling episode of Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast. I'm Darth Messiah, and you, sir.
Alex the motherfucking Hill.
Good night, J Kid.
Good night to all. To all. Good night.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.